Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Thanksgiving Monday for my fellow Canadians out there. But we're talking about America today. We're talking about some Hollywood films, but the theme is they're set abroad. So we got Poland, we got um, China or Hong Kong, I don't really remember which, Japan, and France. No, I'm not. I'm gonna screw this up. This first movie may not even be a Hollywood movie. I don't know where the director's from and where the money came from, but it's got Charlie XCX, the singer, in it. So, anyways, I just noticed that, realized that now. But whatever, the stream is gonna continue. Let's party. I had the pleasure of staying in the same Airbnb with one of the lads from the movie Erupcja during TIFF 50. I knew he was staying there. My host told me he was. And I bumped into him at like 2 in the morning when I woke up and had to pee. This will always be my main takeaway from this film, which was just sort of there. It stars musician Charlie XCX, who I thought was fine, but not exactly compelling. The guy from my Airbnb and her are in a relationship and are on a vacation in Warsaw, Poland. The trip goes on longer than expected because they cannot fly home. They have a layover in Italy, and a volcano has erupted. The lady parties with a friend, abandoning her boyfriend, at least for a while. If this were just a movie about people, then remove the celebrity musician. If she wants to be taken seriously as an actress, this is a way to start, but it's not some kind of phenomenal experience. It's kind of dull, and it's not profound. It has some spirit, ambition, and good intention. I like what it's trying to be, but it just does not connect. Better luck next time, guys. Oh, yeah, it's a little snarky. This gonna be a little snarky one. This broadcast or this live stream. All right, Ballad of a Small Player. Edward Berger is kind of letting me down. People like Conclave, but not me. I got to talk to him at on the TIFF red carpet for All Quiet on the Western Front. I think that the film was remarkably good. Conclave was just too far fetched for me, and this one seems too light for my liking. Edward Berger is an intelligent, well-read guy, so I wish he'd stay hard in the field and make some more interesting projects than this one. Conclave was closer to something I would like. This is a goofy romp of Colin Farrell being this loser gambler in China who cons and schemes his way through some things, faces hardships, various things occur. It's got good actors doing dopey things and forgettable escapist fare. Let's face it. There's smart people trying to entertain us, but with me, I was just wishing that they would do better. I wish Edward Berger would take a year or two to write something amazing instead of cranking out these projects. Slowing down a bit would be helpful, Edward. Please regroup and recharge. It is a silly movie, but the conclusion is indeed fun. The end credits scene is also very funny, and it's too bad a lot of people had left the theater and missed that. I respect Edward Berger a lot, and want better things from him as well. Eat it, Ed. All right, Rental Family. What else? What other snarky things do I have to say? I got to hit up the Rental Family red carpet at TIFF this year. It was one of two red carpets I did this year. There was no need to hit these up because enough sit down interviews were booked. So I applied for the ones with celebrities on it, and I was able to snipe Brendan Fraser with a question. Since this film is set in Japan, he had to answer what his favorite Japanese film was. He said anything by Kurosawa, and then waved goodbye. To that, I say, thank you, first of all, for answering the question. But Kurosawa is a filmmaker, not a film himself. And not every Kurosawa movie is equal. The film was directed by Hikari, who made the hysterical and heartwarming coming of age film 37 Seconds. It's great that someone could come up with something offbeat and raunchy ish like that film, then return 6 years later with Brendan Fraser. He's basically a geisha in this film, an actor struggling to get work who plays out different roles for people: a husband, a father, a friend. These Japanese people play make believe with him, and he gets paid. It's nice enough, but a bit of a dullard, a vanilla affair without too much depth. There are some nice feel good moments, I suppose. But it's a sugar high that made me OD between 8:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. on the day I watched it. You're mean, Mike. Nouvelle Vague. My final TIFF 2025 film was Nouvelle Vague, and Richard Linklater came out to introduce the film, making it all the more special. I am certainly a fan of Jean-Luc Godard, so this was of interest to me. I was stoked to see it, but I didn't believe it would make a great film. While Linklater is a top tier Hollywood guy, a Hollywood guy he still is, and this film really ought to have been made by a French filmmaker. Maybe Godard is the Wales of France, and this ownership issue is not trivial. But I was glad they spoke French in the film instead of speaking English with a French accent, or not even like in Napoleon. The film is shot in black and white and tells the tale of making Breathless. It's like the Godard origin story, and if an MCU emerges of films based on Godard making films, I shall be very surprised. The actors playing Godard, Belmondo, and Seberg are all fun. I particularly liked how Seberg's French accent is Americanized, just like how it is in Breathless. And seeing Godard's kooky but intriguing working methods was enjoyable. The film was produced by two French people who worked for Godard. They were also present at the screening. We even saw the guy who played Godard come on stage with his cool Godard shades. Hey, I didn't really enjoy that one. It surprised me. It surprised me how enjoyable it was. So Nouvelle Vague, I likes, but it's a little goofy. Runs a Family, yeah, it's cute. Ballad of a Small Player, okay, okay, okay. Erupcja, well, Charlie XCX, I wish you nothing but good things for the future. And to the guy who I saw at 2 in the morning, salute. So there you go. Those are my TIFF reviews for you today, and I'm gonna give you some more TIFF reviews this week. It's gonna be a good time. Peace out, y'all.